Hi kids, today we are going to explore the Explore tab that is in your Discovery Education Forces unit. So I'm going to show you what to do. The first thing you're going to want to do is for science, as always, you want to go to the science course and get to week 2. When you get to week 2, you're going to go to activity 2. Always, always, always click on those student directions. And then let's look at what we have for today. First, we're going to download our Cornell notes. I'll show you where those are. They're back in activity 2. Then you're going to watch this video, which you are currently already doing. 3, you're going to go to Discovery and you're going to log in. 4, you're going to go to the Explore tab, and I'll show you where that's at in just a moment. 5, you're going to read what is force. 6, you're going to take notes on force, gravity, and work. And you're going to put those in your Cornell notes. 7, you're going to watch the video that's 3 minutes and 24 seconds long. And in your notes, you're going to add what you learned from that. In step 8, you're just going to take today to explore the lab pulling your weight. You're going to click on it, you're going to look around, you're going to read the directions, but what you're really doing is just preparing your brain for the lab that we were going to start next week. You're not going to actually write anything down. You're not going to do the actual experiment. You're just exploring. What do you see? What do you notice? What do you need to click on? What's going on? Something that I want you to think about, which is the question that will be for next week, is this a fair experiment? Why or why not? But like I said, you're just relaxing and exploring. Today is a fun day. You don't need to turn anything into me. This is just you preparing your brain for the activity that's next week, or the lab that we're going to do for next week, which is actually going to be an assessment. So everything that you do today is setting up and showing me that you're able to create your own lab and reflect on your own lab and take notes and write a hypothesis like we normally do. So really, again, today is just a setup. So let's do what it tells us. First, we need to download Cornell notes. I'm going to go back to activity 2. I see, oh, here's my Cornell notes. I'm going to click on that and I'm going to download my Cornell notes. And you obviously, when you download, you're going to put your Cornell notes right into Notability so that you're able to use your Cornell notes and write on them. Next, what you'll do is, you're already doing it, you're watching this video, but what it tells you to do in the video is to actually log into Discovery Education. So when you log into Discovery Education, it looks like this. You'll be on Forces. And there's your unit overview. What is force? You're going to click on your About Force 1.1 and it brings you to this. Now, when you get here, you're going to notice that there's a whole bunch of tabs at the top. I said today we're going to go to the Explore tab. Click on the Explore tab. And your job now is to read and take notes on what is force. Don't forget to click those buttons that show you the blue vocabulary words that are new words. Now, this one we have already done before, but like I said, you are able to go through that and do that again. There's gravity, you can do that. And then you're going to continue to read down here. There's work. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to click on the play button here and watch the video on force. That's 3 minutes and 24 seconds long. Again, you're going to add to your Cornell notes. Lastly, the fun part, you get to explore your lab, and your lab is called Pulling Your Weight. So you're going to click on the lab Pulling Your Weight. And this is the fun part. Let the fun begin. Again, when I say explore, you're just discovering. You're trying. This is a discovery time. This is where you're going to look through what each thing does. So read everything, right? There's 4 pages of directions to read. Read through those directions. Then type in your name. Okay. Go ahead. Looks looks like I'm gonna have to, ooh, I'm ready to choose a level. Go ahead, go and look through each one of those levels. I'm gonna choose level 1. Again, I wanna go through, I wanna read my directions. And then lastly, you're going to see the actual lab itself. Go through, what do you see? Oh, I see a type of floor. I see amount of mass. I see the type of force. These look like my variables. What am I measuring? Oh, I'm measuring force in newtons. Okay. So this is, again, like I said, the time to just explore. Notice how all of a sudden, this was your introduction tab where all the directions were. And when I went next, it flipped over to the investigation tab. And then lastly, try something out. Oh, here, I think I'm going to try out the gravel. I think I'm going to try out my mass at 680, and I'm going to push, or I'm going to pull. I'm going to pull high. Okay, so now I'm going to hit go, see what happens. All right, oh, this little guy is pulling. Looks like he's pulling a huge mass. That must be 680 kilograms. Oh, it looks like he's pulling it over a gravel floor. Okay. I wonder what this results tab is. I think I'm going to click on that. Oh, wow, it says my results. It tells me exactly what I just did. Okay, so like I said, I want you to just explore. No need to take notes because you will be doing that next week, but this is just a time for you to see what's happening in pulling your weight for the lab. This is meant to be a fun day. All right, if you have any questions, as always, make sure you message me and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks.